So you here surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. You know what? You see how she's setting herself free here with this white dress. She just smelling the air and she's so happy with herself. You gotta accept the situation for what it is and don't see it as negative because it's not as negative as it seems, okay? You're trying to understand why he's not calling you and if he misses you, if he's thinking about you, and absolutely he is thinking about you and he misses you. There are certain things that he is working on himself, like you are doing with yourself, okay? It comes a point in life that you feel so tired, but you also carry love for him. You're so tired to even hate him, you know, because the roots of love are so deep that it's just impossible to get it out. And what I'm saying might as well just surrender to love. Why you want to take that away from you, from your heart? Why? Because you are not getting reciprocated? Because you feel like it was a waste of time? And if we can be together, what's the point of all this thing? Yeah, but if you are especially a twin flame and you've done your homework, you'll know that when it comes to a love so deep like this, the love is so unconditional that you just you don't mind living with it. You don't mind carrying this love for him for eternity, okay? And you don't mind accepting the situation for what it is. Either it changes it or not, okay? It says it will bring you peace. And honestly, I finally found peace within me. And the more peace I find within myself, the more closer to the union I feel. And you know what? Even if it's not physical union with my twin flame, I feel so much love for myself and I feel so much in union with myself that I feel I'm blessed. I'm so happy. I swear to God, I feel so happy. And he sees that. He knows that. He sees that. So I've been in that place of my life when I used to fight this. He doesn't deserve me. He has humiliated me. I went through so much. I never put him down. I bared all the consequences and the frustration and humiliation, and I never did anything wrong to him. The whys, right? But then in the end of the day is, do I still love him? Yes. So the whys of why he's not back to me, it doesn't even get to me anymore because I've come to realization that it doesn't matter. I still love him. And I cannot fight that feeling. And that's what you got to surrender to. Surrender to love and to the fact that you still love this man no matter what. Accept the situation. And that was the anxiety I used to have a lot, like fighting the love. Well, he doesn't deserve me. I remember I used to go on my knees and pray to God, crying. I said, he doesn't deserve me. He doesn't deserve me. And God used to say, maybe he doesn't, but do you love him? I said, yes, I do. So what you gonna do about it? Well, nothing. And he said, exactly. He has to figure it out for himself. Like you are figuring out now. After it took me 4 months. We were in separation on and off, but then there was this 4 months period that we completely stopped talking. I couldn't get to him. Like I couldn't talk to him. I felt so humiliated. He was doing things in a way that I couldn't. I was trying to reach to him, but it's like he was pushing me away. But meanwhile, actually he wasn't. He was trying in an egoistic way to get to make me talk to him. And I knew what he was doing. And my ego was saying, no, if you don't treat me with respect, I'm not going to come and talk to you. But it broke me down to my knees, and I crying to God. I said, what do I do? And it took me 4 months to finally get some strength. Whew, I said, I don't want to cry. It took me 4 months to get some strength, and then finally I went to talk to him. I decided to speak to him for a bit, and and he was so happy to see me. I then I couldn't say many things, and which he was hoping, because my ego was still there, But I did say that what I'm feeling, the pain that I'm feeling, had to do with my an older pain that was related to my mom. I tried to open up that way, but I was trying to make him open up to me so he could say that he had his own pain that was nothing related to me, but he didn't do that. And in that moment, I tested him. I said, if I say this thing, that my pain that you're triggering and you're humiliating me is triggering me in ways that is affecting, because my mom's pain has been resurfaced. And he didn't want to hear it. He was like, he was so excited. He just wanted to hear me that, oh, you hurt me, but I love you and you hurt me. He wanted to hear that. There I realized his ego was still there. He wasn't fully awakened. He was just playing his game. So there was a lot of learning he had to do. I was already awakened. He thought he was giving me lessons. And anyway, but that was a moment when I surrendered, and I said, you know what, I'm going to go tell him what I got to tell him, and I'm going to detach myself after. But, I'm going to let him know that I still love him despite the things he's doing, and I'm healing my wounds that are to do with other wounds, and also with him, what he has done to me. But I carried that with integrity. I never made it seem like he hurt me. Oh, yeah, he hurt me. He knows. When he saw me, he saw my eyes were like puffed, like big, puffy eyes, big circles. I didn't sleep well. I didn't eat well. I didn't everything. I was crying constantly, but I gained strength. Okay, so he wanted to hear only what he wanted to hear, that, oh, you hurt me, you hurt my ego. But he didn't hear that. What he heard from me was that I thank you for the way you have triggered me in ways that had to resurface some old wounds, and had to release them, and I was strong enough to say that. He wanted to hear that, oh, I love you, and what you're doing, you're trying to get me jealous, and oh, I want you back. And there I was testing him too, and then I realized, oh, he's not even awake, and he's still in his ego place. So long story short, surrender to what is. But my point is that I finally surrender to the situation, what it is. Surrender to whatever his behavior is, his problem. I released that guilt of keeping hidden my feelings. I expressed my pain. And then I also sent him an email with certain things that I never told him, and he wanted me to be more open, because we gotta understand, we have lots of secrets we don't open up to our divine masculines, okay? And I know many of you ladies, you are, why he's acting like this? They need to see complete openness of heart, secrets, and everything, okay? You say, well, if you're not my boyfriend, why I gotta do that with you? Like, you got to prove me first that we're one, and why I got to open up when I don't feel I can trust you. I know and I understand that, but he feels that you don't trust him, and then he does the things he does in a different way to make you, and also to build a depth in the connection. They do it in that way, so you can finally attach to him in a way that you can finally decide to open up, because it hurts so much, right? And that's what he was doing with me. But he also was controlling the situation, because he didn't want to open up his own wounds, right? That was another thing. But when I opened up and finally spoke all my truth and all my secrets to him, I felt relief. After that, I was like, oh my God, I was good. And whatever I felt after that, it wasn't my pain. Sometimes sporadically I would feel, and I would cry out of the blue while I was driving. Why am I even crying? Like, this is not my pain, like about some situations he would do. And I'm like, why is it even coming up? Like, I'm over it. Like, really, I'm over it. I've forgiven him. Like, but then I realized it's not him. It's not me, sorry, it's him. He was experiencing the pain he caused me at the time. He was starting to experience the pain. He never realized he hurt me that much. Then suddenly he started feeling things the way I felt. And then it's while that was the mirror. He never knew what he was doing until he started experiencing. Things were happening to me exactly the same way he did it to me. And honestly, I wasn't even involved consciously. Only later on, I realized that certain things happened to him. And I'm like, wow, did that exactly the situation just happen to me and he did it to me? So God and karma, I'm telling you, like, and that wheel of fortune or wheel of the world, those cards that goes back in circles. So I surrender to what it is, okay? Surrender is you're gonna find peace, okay? Surrender. Surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well, okay? I know you're going through some major transformation. All of us are going, okay? Physically, emotionally, mentally, geographically for some of us. So like we're really big transformation, 360-degree, but it's all worth it in the end. I tell you that. Once you overcome that fear of change, you're gonna set yourself free. You're gonna be a strong, independent woman or man, whatever your situation is. And you're gonna be like, you know what, with or without the twin divine masculine or feminine, I can be happy on my own. And you know how you're gonna be happy, because this is funny how this all popped up. By surrendering to your soul's path, you need to focus on something that fulfills your heart. And look at this bridge, the bridge between you and him. Let me read this one. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. So that's exactly what I learned from this whole situation, this whole twin flame journey. I felt that it was a blessing in disguise, and I cannot thank my divine masculine enough, and I cannot thank my God. I cannot thank God. I cannot thank enough Jesus, the angels that made me open my eyes and seeing the signs and the synchronicities and really awaken me to. I've been awakened for the last 2 years. I started my awakening around October 2016, and I felt like dying. Then I was better. Then around February 2017, it got even worse, but I was already doing my research. So I was holding on, just like you. I was holding on, hearing what other people were saying, in the community, and getting my strength a little bit at a time. Then I would go back down. I would feel depressed. I would feel unhappy because things would go through. But now it's been 2 years, and I feel like it's a moment of celebration for me. This bridge here, overcoming, transitioning, the soul's growth. We are both, he and I, we have gone through so much, and I see he has changed. Oh my God. And he is become, oh my God, more attractive, even more attractive. I see side of him that I never got the chance to see because I didn't want it to see, okay? That it was there. Or even him, he was trying to hide because he thought they were not beautiful enough, whatever he had to show, or he was always going to feel like judged. They struggle a lot. They're always seen in a certain angle. Divine masculines always been judged and seen from a certain perspective, from a certain angle, like adventurous, unstable, and this and that, unreliable. But they have grown spiritually so much, and they when they see you grow, and just it makes them like their love for you is like eternal, unconditional. It just they feel blessed. They're feeling the blessings from from God. They feel into they're very in touch with their spirituality right now. Okay? Embrace every lesson and every moment. Every day that you do counts. Everything, every day, everything you do every day counts. Okay? Has a meaning. Show you live your life with a purpose and a meaning. Okay? And show that to your divine masculine. Okay? Please get up your chair and do something with yourself. Okay? Anything. You know what happened? Something beautiful today. I was walking with my son, and I know you're not going to believe it, but I have pictures, but I don't know how to add picture. Oh, I had it on my profile, on my background profile on here on YouTube, if you see it. uh, 2 clovers. My son found a clover of 4 leaves, rare. First time, he's only 10. And 5 minutes later, we were walking. I said, okay, let me stop. Let me look for one. As soon as I put my head down, bang, 4-leaf clover I found. Like two, both of us together, we found 4-leaf clover. Like two 4-leaf clovers. It's just crazy. So I feel the blessings. I feel for everyone. I feel something beautiful. Some union is happening because it's happening within our hearts. Okay? Within our hearts. And that's when it's going to happen with your divine masculine, divine counterpart. You got to surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation or rejuvenation. You got to have a light-hearted attitude. You gotta have fun. You gotta stop being so serious. Stop thinking when are you gonna see him, when it's gonna happen. Don't panic because he's yours and you're his, and he knows that. You gotta live and feel like that, like you're one in heart. Okay? And when you finally surrender to what it is, then you finally start having fun and playing and dancing and singing and just being a little bit childlike attitude, like those pages or nights. Yes, why not? You gotta have fun because that's gonna bring union closer. Okay, do not just keep detachment and just waiting for him to come to you. You got to entertain yourself and put yourself out there, but in a very balanced way. I'm not saying go and do something not right. Okay, you know what you are right for your heart. Okay, and for example, for me, I no other man is in my heart, and I don't feel like going out or seeing or having a drink with men, really, or even a date. It doesn't fill me. I don't care because I feel fulfillment within, and I feel in my heart everything that I need and I want. I have it in my divine masculine. That's it. The rest, then I do other stuff. I go to work. There's other stuff to do. I take care of this and that. There's so much to do. Do my activities, my hobbies, right? So what do I need to? I have a few friends, but we're all mature now. And everybody has their own life. So all you need is one good friend, your best friend. And for my soul, my twin, it's my other half. We're one soul after all. So yes, have fun. Okay, that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna keep it short. Thank you guys, and hope you enjoyed this reading. Have a good day.